Hey everyone, it's Crystal. Welcome back to Mass Effect. Last time we shut down what we believe to be an AI, a fully evolved AI that was living here in this machine. That I'm still trying to wrap my head around the implications of that and if that's even possible. But I don't quite have time to think about all of the possibilities there. We did quite a few things on the Citadel, but as I'm walking around, I'm remembering, did we ever go back and check in on Rita and her sister Jenna, who I got out of working at Cora's Den as an informant? I did that job for the detective Chelik, but I never went back to see if he actually got Jenna out of that. So I believe that was the sister's name, right? I feel like I want to go and check in on her and make sure that there's absolutely nothing else for me to do here before we leave, before we head to the docking bay and start the hunt for Saren, because I'm not sure when we'll ever come back to the Citadel. Request new squad member. Right now I have Kaden and Tali. Let's take Rex and Garrus. Let's take the boys out. Yeah. All right, let's head to... Well, first let's check in on Cora's Den. I'm going to see if the sister's still working there. If she's not there, then I'm going to assume that Chelik did make good and release her from being an informant in such a dangerous place. I mean, think of all the firefights we have already had here. Gosh, terrible place to work. And to be an informant, no less. Okay, hold on. I'm not seeing her there at the tending the bar. Hey.
I got business here, but not with you.
Yeah. They've replaced her already. You're not the general, right? No.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Ugh, Harkin. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's here anymore. Yay! Do we even want to see if Harkin has anything to say?
Go away. Let me.
No problem. I would be delighted to leave you alone forever. I just want to double check that I looted everything that I possibly could in here. Yeah. Okay, just checking. Let me in. No? Okay. Alright, so let's head to Flux. That's the name of that other club. And make sure the sisters are happy. Whoa. Wait. Have there always been cars driving through here? Flying through here? That's intense. Wow. Let's go through the market. I have a little bit more money now. I can buy some things if I want. What do I want? Oh, souvenirs. That's what I want. Oh, yes. Okay. Aha. I'm sure Captain Anderson won't mind when I come back with my little haul of model ships. Very important. Those are my souvenirs. Med clinic. Med clinic. Oh, Dr. Michelle. How's she doing? We should check in on her. Remember, Garrus, when you almost didn't shoot her because you're actually really accurate with your sniper? That was crazy. Whoa! What was that? Did a car crash? Did I just overhear a car crash? Okay, that was wild. I didn't see what happened, but it sounded like an explosion. Look at your clinic, all up and running again. Aww. How you doing, Dr. Michelle?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
I'm pretty sure I bought the supplies that I needed from her, and I'm pretty sure I've already asked about how she got working here as a doctor, right? Okay.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Did you guys want that music playing? Sorry. I swear, it sounded like a car crash, but maybe not. Alright, let's head up here and see how the sisters are doing. Whoa, what's happening here? Ouch. Yikes.
Yeah, what is it?
What happened?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Doran. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Right.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why?
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others.
Brilliant.
I just need a few more wins recorded.
Yeah. I get it.
Does the device help
You're
me
gonna
win?
sell a cheating
The
device
is set
for
to emit a
people and
frequency
make
that will slightly increase your
billions
odds.
off of it.
Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to
Very
allow you to record your
inventive.
wins more quickly.
Why can't you just sell it already?
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Okay. All right, listen. This is a pretty harmless crime in my book. How much are you willing to pay me to help you?
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Garrus, look away. I know you're a cop. I'm gonna do it.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it.
Listen,
Here you go.
Garrus.
When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Oh, you Solarians are so crafty. Listen, Garrus. We need the money to stop Saren. We're gonna need all the firepower we can get. Alright? Armor, best armor, and guns. Money can buy. This is pretty harmless, and you know it. You know.
That's not what I heard.
And what did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures with real AI.
Yes, but there's more.
There always is.
I heard they had some connection with a rogue Spectre.
Oh gosh.
Not this again.
Why is that so hard to believe?
Whatever you say. Just don't expect us to believe it too.
They're already hearing whisperings of the Reapers. Rita, hey!
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I'm so happy to help.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
They should be.
Yeah, she sounds
you?
I'm
disappointed.
glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Oh, is she more popular than you here? I'm sorry, girl, but hey, she's your sister and you love her and she's out of danger and that's what matters, right? Hey, Jenna.
Hey there, welcome to Flat.
Don't you remember me? I saved you. Okay, the Quasar machines. So I am to gamble on these. Should I just go for the high stakes Quasar and see if this device works? I need to record 5 wins. Does it matter what machine I use? I'm gonna assume it doesn't, so I'm just gonna play the high stakes one. We're gonna go big or go home. Let's play. Get closest to 20 without going over. Got it. We're gonna add. Let's keep adding. Ooh. I'm adding. Woo! Perfect win. I'm gonna play again. I'm sure that wasn't the device. Is the device working? I can't tell. Maybe I'm just lucky. Payout.
Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you.
Oh shit. Doran is already suspicious. Ah. Okay. Just play it cool. I'm Commander Shepard. Oh, this is risky. I'm gonna add. Okay. Whew. Play again. We have to win 5 times.
Your luck seems unnatural.
It's not, I promise. How many times have I won? Is that 4? Oh god. I'm stressing now. It's been a while since I've done shady shit like this. I used to do this kind of shit as a kid and I loved it. Believe me. But now that I've been in the Alliance for so long, I'm just like, I don't know. I have an image to uphold as a member of the Alliance and a member of the N7 rank. No. I've recorded enough wins. I'm free to go. Okay. I got 600 credits and that's great. That was fantastic. Here's your device.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Yep.
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Have fun. I should have asked to be a business partner or something. Get a portion of the profits. I'm far too generous. Was there anything else? CSEC. Did we talk to everybody in CSEC? Yes. Did we talk to everybody in the embassies? Also yes. Dr. Michelle. She seems fine. Right?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How
My
did you
parents.
Okay, I did
well,
ask her
my
that.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive,
I?
but not the
Let me take a
military.
look at what you have for
Of
sale.
course.
Oh gosh, this stuff's expensive. Well, that's not expensive, but I can't really justify that right now. All right, I think okay, I gotta talk to them, eliminate the crime lords, find the missing researchers. Garrett's brother. I still have one more keeper. Oh, people have points. Okay. I do want to unlock electronics. Oh, it's gonna be a while before we get there. So I better start investigating. But I want advanced sabotage. Fine, I'll put the rest in. Increase the radius. I want everything. Okay. Whoa, I need to level up Rex. Now Rex here. Is a real tank. I need to unlock throw and stasis. But I want Rex to be like... Look at that health. His health, 245. I mean, he's tanky. Love that. So let's fast travel? Should we fast travel? Talk to Anderson. They said they're in the docking bay. Let's go to the Citadel Tower. No. Yes? I really want to see if that guy needs help. This guy over here. I feel like he needs help and no one's helping him. Can I help him?
No, I'm waiting to... Commander, is there something you need? If not, I've got some things I need to take care of.
I have to go, Admiral.
Okay, yeah, he really
Commander?
won't take my help. Alright, I'll check back another time, perhaps. CSEC. Docking bay. Let's just head there. I might not leave yet. I don't know. Cutscene.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson
What?
is stepping down as commanding officer of the
No.
Normandy. The ship
No,
is
I don't
yours
approve
now.
of this.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Feed her
Forced
well.
retirement. Of course. That's our baby. I mean, duh, but what about you? Anderson.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will.
But why? Why?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
I wish you would have told me what you went through, what happened.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
I can't even begin to think about the big picture of all of this. What the Reapers and what it is Saren's actually trying to do. The Reapers, based on what I saw, I mean, they destroyed the Prothean civilization. We have no trace of the Protheans. Like, our whole lives, we don't know what happened to them. How could a whole civilization just disappear like boop, blink, in a blink?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
You're right, Anderson, I know.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in
Oh my god, that's exactly who we need.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni.
A Prothean expert? I need that. I need that.
An archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Yeah, I'm going there now.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'm sure she wants to find her mom too. I mean,
Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I will be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
All right. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Huh.
There's a keeper. You must be the last one. Do I have to go? Do I not have to go talk to Chorbin? That was his name, right? Aw. Alright, Captain Anderson. Wait, I can inspect my ship. Let me do that. Yes, codex, very important. Okay.
Yes, Commander?
Okay. How you doing? I'm not feeling good about taking the ship from you, if I'm being honest. I really wanted to have you with me through this whole thing.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I
No,
pictured
your
my career
career's not coming to an end. Don't say
Pushing
that.
papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Sarah. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
No. There's room for you on the ship with me.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I wish you would have told me.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of.
I know, but I have this
had a chance to become the
this
first
image of
human
you as
Spectre,
being
but I
perfect.
failed. Saren made sure of that.
I look up to you so much. Knowing that you've had your failures is important, and I respect you even more for that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
So what happened then?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Whoa.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Wow. Oh, man.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
That is so not fair.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to
I
listen
know,
to?
I
Me?
know.
Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him.
The
right
world
from
is
the
so
start.
unfair.
I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It's okay. I'm gonna avenge both of us here.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Alright, tell me what you know about these different planets.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds.
Ooh,
but no
uncharted
real
worlds.
Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren.
We had intel on a rogue scientist. The plan was simple.
Accident.
Sneak into the plant.
Okay.
You're right, Commander. It's no good.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. Oh, ooh, can I inspect more things? Nice. I fast traveled here, didn't I? Right. I want to check.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Yeah, that was us. That was crazy. I could just fast travel to the Normandy now. That's kind of interesting. Citadel, concert chambers, embassies. Is there anything that I needed to buy? I feel like I'm not done here. I feel like I still have something to do. No? No?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nice talking to you. Wow, I could have sworn she had something to ask me. Okay, let's go to the Normandy? Golly, is it time? Let me make sure I've leveled everybody up. Squad. I will be right back. Okay, I finally figured out where I wanted to put Ashley's points in, so that's done. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. I think we have done all that we possibly can do. So let's go to the... I want to take the elevator up and load onto the Normandy through the docking bay, as is proper. To the docking bay.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades
I
Gamma
think I have
cluster.
a
No demands have yet
journal
been made.
entry about that. Maybe one of my side assignments. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by background
don't remind me.
politics.
I'm still pissed.
Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their
I
chopping
know.
block.
It feels wrong to be without Anderson.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Crew needs to know what we're up against here.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Saren knows we're coming.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
And we won't.
Yes, ma'am.
We won't fail. All right. Joker?
Commander. Something
Before
you
we
need?
take off, I'd like to talk to you. How's the ship?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot.
I know that's you.
Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my
I
class in
believe
flight
you.
school, I earned
I'm
them.
not doubting
All
you,
those
Joker.
commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I didn't actually read your file, Joker. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I did not mean to insult you.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack.
Ouch.
Very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
So, where'd the nickname Joker come from anyway?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Come on.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an
I just
extremely
wanna
rare
know.
condition. Nobody knows exactly
I didn't
what
mean to
caused
say it
it.
like that.
Genetic, maybe.
Like, I think
It's
you can't
treatable,
handle
but there's no cure.
being the helmsman.
Classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking.
That's crazy.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Is this rude to ask? Probably.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Personal history. Alright.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. I'm sorry if that was all very rude. I genuinely want to get to know you, Joker, and be your friend. So, that's all. Ooh, private terminal. Navigator Presley, how you doing? We've got a lot of aliens on board. We have a Turian. Are you okay with that?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Listen, they're on our side. They're allies.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Yeah, he was killed by Saren. Nihilus was not bad. Are you already doubting me?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
All right.
How did you end
Just
up assigned
try
to
and open up
Normandy?
your minds,
I signed
Presley.
up with the Alliance as a navigator
Talk
right out
to
of
them.
school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander. I can't believe you held out as long as
And
you
now
did.
you're here. Look at you.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Captain Anderson, he knows how to pick 'em.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, talk to the Quarian Tally, and Garrus. He's a cool dude. I think you and him would get along also if you gave him a chance. Let's check my messages. Do I have any? Anderson. Shepard, I am sure you are already finding your marks as the new commander of the Normandy. Take care of her for me, will you? Of course. I forgot to tell you that I had the private terminal of the Normandy reconfigured to respond to your credentials. Although, if you're reading this, I imagine you figured it out. Of course. Anyway, I just hope you won't receive too much bad news. Good luck out there, Anderson. Thank you. Oh, shoot. I have another message. Admiral Hackett. Greetings, Commander. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre. It's a big honor. I know you'll do humanity proud. My name is Admiral Stephen Hackett. I've heard of you. Commander of the Alliance 5th Fleet. We haven't met in an official capacity yet, but I'm sure that will change soon. As a Spectre, you, and by extension the Normandy and her crew, answer only to the Council now. That leaves your post as a Lieutenant Commander in the Alliance in some kind of limbo that our bean counters are still trying to wrap their heads around. Shepard, I'll be clear, we didn't invest all those credits into the Normandy for no reason. We had several special operations in mind for that ship, and although we can no longer command you to carry out orders, we still need those missions seen to. I'll be in touch soon with details of all those special ops as and when. I know that your pursuit of Saren is your top priority, so any assistance you can provide for those missions would be greatly appreciated. Godspeed, Shepard. Absolutely, Hackett. Engineer Marcus Grieco. Hello, Commander. Congratulations on the new post. Just wanted to let you know that repairs to the M35 Mako IFV have been completed and the vehicle is ready for deployment. It's down in the cargo bay awaiting your orders. We've tuned up the 155mm mass accelerator cannon and overhauled the onboard VI. It should be capable of limited self-repair in the field now, as long as you have the Omnigel to spare. I'd recommend having someone on board with a specialization in electronics to oversee that aspect and make sure it's running optimally. Also, we've taken the liberty of installing boosters on the rear of the vehicle. It's adapted from the same tech of the jump jets already installed, only this time it'll send you forwards, not upwards. Hopefully, it'll make the Mako feel a bit less sluggish on the acceleration. Engineer Grieco. And message from Quarian Migrant Fleet. Captain Shepard Vas Normandy. News vids have reached us here on the flotilla of your induction into the Spectres, as well as those that accompanied you as you prepared to depart from the Citadel. Firstly, I must congratulate you upon your new appointment. It has become apparent to us here at the flotilla that you have enlisted the help of one of the children of the migrant fleet, so I must warn you. Talizora is an impressionable young woman on her pilgrimage, not a soldier. We implore you to consider Talizora's safety as a matter of highest priority. Wow, is she like a princess or something? If something unspeakable were to happen to her, the Admiralty of the migrant fleet would no doubt be inconsolable and may hold you and all those who stood by personally responsible. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars. Kila Salai, Admiral Rael Zora Vas Alarai. Okay, Tali, you're way more important than you led yourself to be. Dossier forwarded from Special Tactics and Recon HQ, Saren Arterius, male, Turian, born 2139 and redacted, Palavan, 2154, joined Turian military, 2155, promoted to active service, 2157, posted at Shanxi during the Relay 314 incident, 2159, inducted into Spectres, youngest Turian to do so. Wow. 2159 to 2183, numerous classified missions for STR. 2159, 2165, overseer of the STR induction missions of Avitus Rix, Nihilus Crake, and David Anderson. Oh, he was the overseer of the Spectre missions of Nihilus and Anderson and this Avitus Rix guy. Sounds like a Turian. 2183, convicted in absentia of treason against the council, stripped of Spectre status and medals. Notes: all operatives sent to monitor Saren have gone dark, including Mitrek Benezia, who has been seen recently to act on Saren's behalf. In addition, Saren commands an unidentified dreadnought of indeterminate origin, as well as having some measure of influence over the Geth. Saren's charisma, firepower, and influence should under no circumstances be underestimated. Okay, so this is my file on him. Great. Unidentified message from asteroid X57 Asgard Exodus cluster. Hello, hell. Hear me. They haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Please shut down the fusion going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this. I think hates humans, going to wipe us out. Please hurry. Oh my god. Message from Admiral. Oh my god, I have so many messages. Message from Admiral Tadius Aaron. Hello, Commander. I see we've got a new Spectre and a human to boot. Wonderful. I'm in command of a state-of-the-art combat simulator designed for special ops units. If you'd be so kind as to grace us with your presence, we here at Pinnacle Station would love to see how humanity's first Spectre handles a firefighter too. We're overdue a laugh. Find us in the Phoenix system, Argos Row. Make sure you've downloaded the most up-to-date star chart of the region. We don't appear on older versions. No doubt some FNG filed the damn thing wrong. Looking forward to seeing you in action, Commander Admiral Aaron. If we have time. Helena Blake. I recognize that name. Thank you for speaking with me, Commander Shepard. As discussed, please see below the coordinates of the red sand dealers. Mavigon, Han, Gemini, Sigma, Cleansel, Dis, Hades, Gamma. Can your conscience really rest easy while these gangsters remain free to exploit people? Once you've dealt with them, come find me at Amaranthin Fortuna Horsehead Nebula for your reward. Kind regards, Helena Blake. Gareth. Last known position that my brother was at was in Strennis, the Horsehead Nebula. His ship is registered as MSV Majesty, if that helps. Thank you. Yes, thank you for that. And, oh, the news bulletin from Emily. Thank you for sending it over. Shining a light on organized crime in the Citadel wards. Although there has been word on the street for many years that the infamous Cora's Den on Zakero Ward is a hangout for local crime lords and drug dealers, FCC can today report on this with certainty. Having recently acquired data straight from the files of Cora's Den's most previous proprietor, human male known as Fist, the station can now shed some light on the topic. According to the data, which was very extensive, Fist had dealings not only with organized crime lords who used his bar regularly to arrange deals and move product, but also with the equally notorious information trader known as the Shadow Broker. His files also make reference to discussions with the elusive Terminus group known as the Collectors, although it is not known whether any deals were made. But most interestingly is that nestled in amongst this treasure trove of information is reference to the Spectre Saren Arterius, more specifically dealings with him. In a complex web of deceit and betrayal, Fist appears to have betrayed his crime lord patrons as and when it suited him, first to the Shadow Broker and next to the Council Spectre. In particular, Arterius was most recently interested in recovering incriminating data that may have damaging implications. Stay tuned as we drill down deeper into Fist files and bring you more of the latest deep dive into the seedy underbelly of the Citadel. Nice. No new messages. I finally caught up on all of my emails. Hello.
Commander, things are looking good.
Nothing to report then?
Well, that Krogan makes me a wee bit nervous. He's not done anything, but the way he just glares at everyone. Well, he's on my list of concerns.
I'm sure he's okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, let's go check in on the crew before we head out. Alright. Hello, everybody. Sleeper pod, examine. Caden, do you have anything to say right now?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings
Okay.
later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. So, this is my room now, right? Oh, can I read my messages from here too? Oh, that's nice. Glad I don't have any more. Dr. Chakwas is in here. Does anyone have anything to say?
The crew's lives are in your hands, Shepard. Try to take good care of
I
them.
will.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, let's go down. Check on the rest of our crew. I'm assuming they're all down here. Yep, there's Garrus, there's Ashley, there's Rex. Oh, I got a bunch of licenses for you. Oh, is this all the licenses I have? Is that how many I still need? Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, let's talk to Garrus first.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at sea.
How'd you know?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Can't be that bad.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You were there a long time.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done.
We're doing things my way, actually, Garrus. And so that'll depend what your way looks like, because we're actually going my way.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
All right. Should I?
Commander, good to see you.
All right, just checking in. Rex. Rex is quite intimidating, but we're gonna be brave. I'm the commander of the ship.
Nice ship you've got.
She's a
Shepard.
beauty.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no
Come on, everyone has a story.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
I've never talked to a Krogan before, if I'm being honest. I want to hear about your life, about who you are, how you got here. Why's your name Rex? You know? I don't know.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I did kind of hear about that. But hey, we had a war with the Turians too.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, you're right. It isn't, but
it seems pretty much
apparently
the same
it does.
So your people
No.
were infected with a genetic
It was not the same. I'm sorry. That was very ignorant to say.
Few in 1,000 children survive birth.
Nope.
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species.
It's absolutely not. What you guys have gone through is much, much worse. I see your point exactly.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset
It upsets me. It
Shepard.
upsets me. I have a lot to learn. That's why I have such a diverse crew.
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan
Yeah.
scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, Ashley?
Commander?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Yeah, that we'd saved your people.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
It wasn't your fault.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlights. I'll make sure it doesn't.
That is true.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Alright, let's go find Tally. Where's Tally? Sorry again, Rex. I have a lot to learn, and I'm so excited to get to know all of you so much more and everything. Adams, Tally, there you are.
Your ship's amazing.
Thank you, thank you.
I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Yeah, this ship is not like anything we've ever made before.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Are you a nerd about ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
Wow.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly
Yeah, you guys live on
move.
ships.
Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation
That's gotta be hard.
of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among
Is that why they
us
sent
are
me a
strong.
strongly worded email
Unfortunately,
about how
we have had to
important
surrender
you are?
many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one
Wow.
child. If our population grows too much, it would strain
I mean,
our
that makes
resources to
sense.
their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board.
The Admiralty Board, that's who emailed me.
Decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to talk about the Geth, but I don't want to offend you.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
I want to hear it from you, a Quarian.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
And that is illegal.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Sounds like a hive mind to me, but I don't know about this science stuff.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That's very confusing to my brain.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well, of course they did. They were defending themselves. What did you expect to happen?
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I should go.
See you later.
I don't know. The Geth just wanted to live. They started to become self-aware, asking, what is my purpose? Why am I alive? You know, why did you create us? And that made you want to shut them down. And of course they got scared and fought back.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally?
Yeah.
She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Oh, is she bothering your work or something?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's very useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Have I asked all these questions? Maybe
Fill me
not.
in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners.
Wow.
As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't
That's
see
so
us.
cool.
Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off
That
a
makes
flare.
sense.
Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only
That's cool, man.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've
Wow.
ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably
You've been
served
everywhere, huh?
everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates.
And
like
this
the
is your
Normandy.
favorite.
My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy,
That's
though.
cool.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right, I think I've talked to all of the crew, so I think we are ready to go on our next mission. Seems like a good stopping point for today. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.